I lost tons of money recently. I wanted to share the 10 red flags that you should watch out for. I summarized the 10 things based on my painful experience so that hopefully this doesn't happen to you. When it comes to partnerships, it's like dating. It's very nice at the beginning until you start figuring things out and realize there's no substance, there's no essence, and that they were just really BS. Number one, do not be wowed by their big fancy decks. Some of them are doing it DIY with all the tools that's happening. And sometimes you got to dig into the substance because some of the numbers, some of the things that they put, some of the logos that they put there is a lot of fluff. They may not know their numbers well, they may not know why it's there. Believe me, don't be wowed away. Don't be wowed immediately because they're plucking things out of the sky unless they can prove to you from other businesses that those numbers are real. I don't think you should believe big fancy decks, especially if they start plastering lots of different logos that they may not have rights of. You might try to ask for some details and they'll fluff you with some stuff, but you better do your homework. Number two, HR and accounting. These guys that I met, they're not young. They have been running business before. When it was time to do the accounting and the HR, they didn't know how to do it. So if you've run a business before and you're about to partner with someone who has done it, you should start asking questions and ask how they do their accounting and their HR services within the company. That gives you an idea that these people know what they're talking about. And if they can't implement that into your new company, something is wrong. They may not be the competent partners that you are looking for. Number three, meetings. If at the start they always rush off to go to another meeting and they can't even finish the conversation that you guys are all having, that is a red flag. Because if they can't commit to you at the start, imagine the commitment that they'll give to you once the thing is already running for many years. Four, you better do a credit check and you need to know their names and home addresses. All partnerships, if you want it to really be an open book, you should just run a CTOS, run a check, and find out all the good things and the bad things of each other. It's good to come clean, especially when you're about to form a company. Never assume. Do the check, and all the right things and the bad things will come out. This is a good way to test the relationship. Within this red flag, you should also be aware if this guy is telling you that he cannot put his name into the company and using his proxy, sister, brother, mother, father, you should also see that as a red flag and ask why. They'll give you an answer and probably a lot of excuses. Think again if you want to set up a company with this person. Red flag number five, they talk really big and they will tell you that investors is not a problem. They've got a lineup of investors and that shouldn't be something that you should worry about. That means you have to worry about it. Also remember, even though this guy comes up and says he is credible and he's done it before, remember every business is different and every nature of business at the right time and at the right place, it's all different. Even if he really has done it before, he may not be able to do it again. Red flag number six, no proper documentation. When you have issued the cash and they struggle to give you share certificates and struggle to show you the documentation of the company, something is wrong. Means that they keep delaying, they keep saying, oh, it's with the lawyer here and there. If they don't prioritize this, something is already wrong. One way you can do this properly is perhaps don't give the whole cash to them and do a staggered payment. That might be a better way for you and also to see the sincerity and the progress of the company. Number seven, if they keep rushing you and they keep pressuring you, then you know something is also wrong. Means that they haven't planned really well and you deserve to have enough time to think about it. And I was silly enough to have believed them and got duped into this deal. So Please don't let it happen to you. Remember, you have your rights. Take your time. If you need time, tell them. Don't let them push you into rushing into investing into their company. Red flag number 8, side meetings. When you notice that they start to have a lot of side meetings with the different partners or the different shareholders, this is a red flag because why can't you have a proper meeting with everybody? They may start having side deals that you don't know about. They may start promising each other things that you as a shareholder may not agree. So this is really a red flag that you shouldn't have at the beginning because this is where partnership is still very new and volatile and the trust is being built. You discover that they promise things here and there and that's going to crumble the whole partnership. Number 9, all talk, no action. If you notice that these guys keep having meetings with you again and again and there is really no action taken, this is a red flag. You got to start taking note and cut your losses early. It means that they are not able to run a business. They are all talk and they can't execute. Number 10, if your investment highly depends on a location, assuming it is a pickleball court, the location is very important. Lo and behold, you discover halfway, they show you the place, they say, please invest, and you realize that the company you invested in doesn't have the tenancy agreement signed with the landlord. In fact, they've used other companies to sign. This is a red flag because your investment is sitting on that location and you need to have control of that tenancy agreement. So don't allow it to have another company sign the tenancy agreement, especially if the space is very key to your business, because they may be cutting deals that you don't understand or you don't know. And the company that you invested in should be the one anchoring the discussion with the landlord. Not easy to talk about this, especially as it was a very painful experience. Painful lesson will be something that could help you avoid the same traps and situation. Share to someone who might be intending to open a business with someone. This might help them avoid painful instances that I have experienced in Malaysia. Thanks for watching.